positioned in the right place, let me tell you.
It was good, wasn't it?
Doctors, I
it
might
made me
need to
laugh.
cut out of our laboratory tea party.
All right, edit in time.
Sorry, I have to edit.
I'll be in there in about
Reality does
15
call.
minutes.
Maybe I'll be on the show tomorrow.
Okay.
You feel like assisting?
Yes,
like
well,
it.
definitely,
You feel like assisting
definitely,
other doctors in there?
definitely be on the show tomorrow.
Come on.
Okay. Okay, then can I leave this here?
Oh, yeah.
We'll have the maid in later.
You can
Well,
talk
thank you for
about me now.
participating.
Talk about me now.
We will.
Well, you can
We
run the
will.
camera now if you want to, too.
I gotta do editing.
You have to do
Who
editing.
wants some real lab coat?
Oh, I got the real one.
Okay. Here,
I'm already in costume.
pass that teapot back this way if you would, please. Dr. Dick, into that spot right there would be good. As soon as
Oh, I
that.
need to be, who can set me up on the editing?
Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor? Excuse me.
Yes, doctor.
Oh, yeah, this is just right.
How many doctors are on this planet?
We probably don't want to
Just go
know.
ahead and set me up.
Now, who is this? You have a friend coming.
Yeah, JJ. He's the guy that handles the booking for the bands on Mount Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
So he called me. I don't know why JJ called me, but I guess I'll find out soon enough when he gets here. He said he's on his way. So he should be here for the last 15, 20 minutes we've got going today.
The last 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, we're at 1:28, 1:20, basically. What,
29 minutes to
okay,
go.
we've got 29 minutes to go.
All right.
29 minutes to go. So
Yeah.
where do some of these venues take place at?
We do it all in the studio
Right here
right
in
there.
studio.
Yeah.
Would you allow somebody to come and watch it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, they need to
Um,
talk to you about that then, won't they?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
You're more than welcome to stick
Oh.
your head in.
Might do that. Take some Valiums and come on over.
Yeah. If you want to actually stand in the studio, I wholeheartedly recommend earplugs too.
It'll be loud.
Because some of the bands are very loud.
Now
Yeah.
tell us who you've got coming up. You've got Paperboy coming up.
Paperboy episode is going to be airing tonight on this
Okay.
station, 11 p.m.
All right, and will that be all Paperboy or the other?
All Paperboy.
Okay. All right.
All Paperboy. They will be interviewed, and there's a little bit of filler here and there to pad the time. Various little CGI skits and the thing. So, but the only musical act is going to be Paperboy.
And if the show sounds anything like the album, their album sounded fantastic, didn't you think?
Our show does not sound as good as it should. You see, the thing is, we desperately need a sound guy.
Okay.
In the
Well,
worst way.
we'll need to talk about that off the Mad Scientist show. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, we can deal with all that.
Good.
Okay. As a matter of fact, that's one of the pushes that we've been talking with Pat about, is that we want to really open your public access up to the musicians in the area and start showcasing more and more musicians. And your show is one of the first ones to start doing that. And I do a bit of that on my show too, but I don't go into very big production. That part of Anarchy TV is a very low budget kind of production style on purpose. But part of our plan was to make the audio exceptional.
Yeah.
So
We want to do that.
yeah.
And
So
actually, I just want to say the sound for Paperboy episode tonight isn't as good as it should, and it is no way the fault of Paperboy. They did a great show when they came in the studio, which was almost 2 months ago. They did a great job, but it's public access, and we're still learning what we're doing. So, sorry, it doesn't sound as good as it should, but we're working on
Well,
it.
for the most part, I think most of your member producers that we have, it's just a learning curve. I mean, we got different levels of producers out there. I mean, we have some superior ones and we have some beginner ones, but we all start somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, I'm proud of the work that, well, I mean, I can't take really much credit for the way the show looks. I run a camera on most but not all of the episodes, but I mean, that's it. But the guys that have been editing it and doing the blue screen work, they've done an amazing job, all things considered. For spending almost no money on it, the show looks great.
Okay, well, I'm Dr. Blackwell, and I understand that I'm gonna start teaching the studio classes.
I've heard that.
And I've heard that too. And so this now is a time, if anybody, I don't think anybody's signed up for it. I think as soon as everybody found out I was gonna be the one
They
teaching
jumped
them, they're like, well, I don't believe I'm gonna sign up for that class. You know? So if anybody, I will say that particularly anyone who's interested in music or interested in the audio end of things, it would be a good idea to sign up while I'm teaching the classes, because if you have extensive questions about audio, and if you're wanting to do, you know, more than your average audio, then you really need to talk to me, because, you know, look at the mess I make of this place, you know, and that's just the tea party.
And when are you going to be doing the?
Have to look at the website and find out when the next class is coming out.
Or call.
Call your RTV.
All right, come on in.
Any tea left?
There's
Yeah, you just made some more, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I think actually,
Hey, my friend,
turn
good to see
turn
you.
that
Good to see
on.
you, doctor.
Is that turned on?
You know
I
what?
just unplugged it because I didn't know if
Oh
we were going to make
no!
another round.
Don't be unplugging my tea.
It's on. It is on, but
Let's see, this is actually a little too steep right now.
Okay, there we go.
Here's a little of this. Hang on, I'll pass you a cup. Hang
Would
on.
you like
Oh,
our
this
last
cup's fine.
fragmented remains of cookie?
no thanks.
Okay.
I'm trying to cut back.
Will one of these kind of cups be
No,
good
this
enough?
is fine. The cup I got right here.
Was it an empty
Slightly
cup?
used, but
You
yeah.
doesn't-
it's-
you don't
Slightly
need to-
used. I hope you don't mind John
No, no, no.
cookies.
We have.
It's good.
We have
It's all good.
cups.
Easy to get along with here.
All right.
So I think you came in tonight to edit some, didn't you?
I did.
All right.
I mean, I'm
What are you
here
editing
burning some
tonight?
DVDs of the first few episodes of Video Bot. Getting that, finishing up the first run and getting ready to start on the second.
I was watching the Robot Boy before.
Oh, you did?
Before I came in today. I saw a little of it the other day, and you know, to be honest with you, I'm running around. Yeah, I'm washing the cups and the teapot
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
and stuff getting ready. But I had caught a little of the gist of it. I caught it actually from the beginning today, from the little robots talking
Yeah, yeah.
and everything for the first time.
Yeah,
And watched and you know, and saw that it's a classic tale of
Very much so.
of
Sort of the struggle for individuality.
yes, youth coming into its own.
Yeah, yeah.
Da.
That's part of what makes it so great is it's such a classic tale. You know, everybody can identify with it, things like that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And
It was really well done.
It
Film.
was.
It's one of the reasons I picked it. But and the music on it is really what tells the story, which I think is really great. They got
it is.
two,
It's sweet music.
It is. It's very good music, and they got two different sort of indie artists out of New York City to write the music for it. Kimmy Dawson, who I'm a big fan of, being one of them, and so I thought that was really what made the movie for me.
We have some tremendous local artists.
Yeah, I agree.
Here, I've been working for the past few months on the Green Radio Bistro. I don't know if you've seen
I've heard
it
of
or
that.
not.
Yeah.
The one with, like, Chuck is the artist that's running right now. He's awesome. He's written
Cool.
he's written this song. I just love this one particular song he's done about. Oh God, I can't even say the guy's name. He was a baseball player, and he pitched a no hitter.
Oh, I've heard that.
Have you heard?
Yeah,
have you
I
heard
have.
that?
I have heard
he,
that.
He pitched a no hitter, and he's in the Baseball Hall of Fame and everything for pitching a no hitter and all. But and so sometime after that, he comes out and he fesses up. Well, he was on acid.
Oh yes.
And this guy
I've
has
heard that song.
This guy has written a
Like-
song about it, and the song is just hilarious. He talks about like his girlfriend or whatever, his wife, whatever. She's saying, "Hey, you've got a pitch today," and he's like, "What?" You know?
Whoa! Wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
What do you think his favorite pitch was that day? Fast pitch.
Do you think?
Ooh, yeah.
Fast.
Not the curve.
No, not the curve.
Not
no,
the curve,
fast
no.
pitch. He just fasting away.
Whatever it
Maybe so.
was, he hit the Baseball Hall of Fame, and it doesn't happen often.
No, very rarely.
And I just that's just the kind of thing that gives all mad scientists a good,
Yeah.
good chuckle.
A good chuckle, for sure. For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So have you told the camera when your show's on?
It show's on every Friday at 8:30. There'll be a new episode up every Friday, and you can also check it out online at myspace.com/videobot. They'll be there. So yeah.
And I can hear the tea water beginning to make noise.
Yeah, it is. It's starting to percolate.
All right. So, anytime now it will explode.
But the first episode, that Robot Boy episode, is the only one that's going to feature just one movie, and I picked that one because it's 18 minutes long, and I couldn't really fit anything else in there with it. But most of the other episodes
we
will
get
have 2 or
30-minute
3.
programming now.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no more of this 28-minute stuff.
Really?
No. Yeah, we're 30-minute programming nowadays.
When did you change that?
Just, it's part of the new, things change.
Things change here at URTV,
Yeah,
huh?
things-
They do.
Yeah.
We get to do
That's a good
30-minute
So you
blocks.
get another
The irony
120
is,
seconds.
we
Now-
finally just managed to get ourselves at exactly 28 minutes.
Right,
after
right.
57
We've all,
minutes,
we've all,
47
we've all finished,
seconds,
we've all
and-
finished months of editing 28-minute things or whatever,
58
And-
minutes.
And now it's like, oh, well, you can go 30 minutes now. Well, who's got any
Right.
30-minute programming?
Yeah.
Hey, where did you did you shoot?
Actually,
Robot Boy?
I didn't shoot Robot Boy, but
Okay.
the robot segments, I was gonna come up here and shoot it in the studio here. However, the day I had booked for studio time, there was the ice storm, and they closed the studio and said don't come. So I ended up going over to my friend's house and shooting it in his bedroom.
Ah,
So we went to Walmart, bought some green poster board, and set up a little faux green screen there in the bedroom,
And that's for
and
what,
did it there.
the intro thing or what?
No, the little robots, all the little robot segments were in the bedroom. So,
Yeah.
and
It looked
working
like
with,
you had an elaborate set for them.
yeah. Well, I built a little, foot and a half high
Right, I saw
Lego
the
kind of deal.
Tubing thing and
Yeah,
some
yeah.
stuff.
Well, that was
That's cool. And I saw the one little guy. The guy had like the little stick in from the side of the controller.
Uh-huh.
And stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was checking it out.
It's fun to do. It's like channeling. I get to do it. It's like being 9 again.
And I was
You know?
I was taking it. I took it that the joke was that robots don't eat popcorn. Is that?
Yes, that was the joke.
I wasn't sure.
Robots don't eat popcorn. Definitely.
because when I looked at it, I couldn't tell where you had filmed it at. That was
Yeah.
a good location.
Yeah,
I thought
well-
for ad lib, I think that was very good.
Yeah, yeah. It was fun.
Spur of the moment kind
We
of
just
thing.
we set it up on a card table there and put the green cardboard behind the set, and I photoshopped a couple pictures of sort of industrial stuff. I think one was of a power station, and one was
Yeah.
of some tubing, some like construction piping, and sort of photoshopped them together and put it on as sort of a good generic background for it. So yeah, it was fun. But I have to take my leave of you. I'm going to go start editing. So
Oh no, not so
Yeah.
quick.
So quickly.
You know why?
So quick.
Because we don't have that much more time left. Actually,
Oh, really?
20 minutes.
20 minutes,
20 minutes
at
left?
the most.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we're done.
I think everybody
Well, then-
came to edit today.
everybody came
Myself.
down today. Yeah, yeah. It's a good thing to do.
I showed up just to be here.
Yeah, I actually have an editing suite, that one right over there, reserved, right next door, hoping that I could do the show and edit
duck out and-
simultaneously. But
Multitasking.
yeah, but it just didn't sort of
Multitasking.
look like it was going to work that way. So.
Oh well.
So today's show, anyway, will be recorded. And,
Oh, cool.
And it's in the do you see the recorder?
Are they
there?
gonna rerun the show, like late at night or something, to fill time?
No, but I understand that that might not be a bad idea at some point. I think I wanted to say that the smart person would be recording it at home.
Oh yeah.
because it all of you were actually here yesterday, and it has its moments. Yeah, just fill that up.
Just go ahead and fill it up there.
Yeah, finish it up. And that I think you'll agree with me that yesterday had its moments, and that the times when chaos really reigned were some of the better times. and that's good. That's all right. And so I expected it to go down a little today.
Yeah. Did you get to watch the show yesterday? Did you watch it on tape when you got done?
I have a problem. I can't. The tape that we taped it on using the small cameras.
Oh right.
Why is this not turning off?
Oh, it's just still hot.
There we
Yeah,
go.
it's just sit it on the table or something. Sit it on a napkin.
Here, sit it right here.
I cannot transfer sound on the FireWire from the
Oh,
small
yeah.
cameras to any of. I have 3 different rigs. I have 2 standalone burners, and I have the FireWire into my computer and all that kind of stuff. And any tape that I have ever made on using the small cameras, I cannot get the
Get the
audio
sound
to
in.
transfer.
I've had that same problem.
And
So
actually,
really,
yeah.
would the only way be at that point would be to play it on a TV and record it on a VCR? I know you're going to lose quality as far as picture quality. You could put it on VCR tape, then bring it back in here,
Yeah.
and then put it on DVD.
No, the little tape decks here, the digital tape decks play it fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
They play it fine.
I think they have a
Oh.
separate audio channel. They
Right,
have a
so
separate
it's-
audio in and out.
It's the,
on those
no,
tape decks,
they've,
you know?
they've changed a bit somewhere, you know what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's just on that model.
Mm-hmm.
My camera at home won't recognize the audio.
Yeah.
No system that I've got, and even when I take the camera that it was recorded on home and plug it into the FireWire, it won't read it.
Yeah.
You know, now I haven't tried it on my computer yet, and I expect if I had the camera itself that it would, but I don't know. So far, would you please come have a cup of tea with me? I have some really, really lovely tea, and I was hoping you would come. Seriously,
in.
You
fix
can have
her
a
a
lab
chair.
coat and
We have a
everything.
chair right
We have
here.
a lab- Put a lab coat on her. We have a lab.
Yeah, put a lab coat
Please,
on.
please come have a cup of tea with me.
If you look at me, you'll see I'm not going to insist on you wearing a lab coat.
It's not absolutely mandatory, but you know,
Well, I think it's better.
but you might have fun
I wanna be a part of the
Get
group,
in
I
this-
don't wanna be some,
in the spirit of it.
yeah, something, you know.
Let me see.
He does make good tea, we have to say that.
I'm gonna tell you.
I like the symbol.
You're just gonna have to take the luck. You're just gonna have to take the luck of the draw on the cups because we've used up all the Wedgwood. Okay.
Oh,
So-
this is fine,
But
thank
we
you, thank you.
we have this lovely.
That's
This
just as we get
Oh,
a good view.
okay,
If you don't mind.
this is the
that's fine. I have to go to a meeting very soon,
not
so.
not until the show is over. 6 o'clock's your meeting, and that's when the show's over.
It's only 10 minutes.
Well, now
Here we
do
are.
you use any sugar
No,
or,
this is
or
fine,
cream?
this is fine.
Okay.
Is this green tea?
No, it's not green tea. It's
Oh, okay.
it's a black tea. As a matter of fact, it comes out of that can right over there. And, we're rather proud of our tea, actually.
It's good tea.
So I'm not familiar with our new guest.
No, I'm not either.
Well,
Please. She's a board member.
yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm Mariana Bailey.
I'm Dr. Berner.
Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
I'm Chris.
Chris, it's great to meet
It's
you.
lovely to meet you too.
Matt?
Oh, man, it's nice to
Dr.
meet you.
Blackwell.
Yes, Dr. Blackwell. I can't tell you how happy I am to see all y'all here in Studio B.
Uh-huh.
You know, this has been a dream for a long time, a long time.
Well, we've taken that dream and turned it right into a nightmare.
As only you could do.
Well, it's great, it's great.
And I've been inviting everyone who is a member of URTV to come to the tea party.
Right.
And just as sort of a warm up to doing live television, just as a portal, come in and speak
Yeah.
your mind. What's on your mind today? As you're going into a board meeting, you
Meeting.
probably have many things on
Well,
your mind.
Actually, no.
Are you, do you-
I wish I'd come with some profound,
Uh-huh.
but no, I don't today. It's so pretty outside.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, the weather's
Gorgeous.
wonderful. And, but I wanna know what profound things y'all been talking about today. I know you can't go over it but
we have a tendency to be silly sometimes,
Oh, okay.
and but we also sometimes we speak about the state of the nation or the state of society,
Okay.
or we'll discuss quantum physics.
what about the state of Asheville?
We've discussed the state of Asheville. I've discussed the state of Asheville a lot today. I've decided that Asheville has such an enormous talent base here.
Yes.
There's so much creativity
Yeah.
in this town compared to any other small burg of its size that I can think of. This little small burg in creativity can hold its own against the major cities.
Yes, absolutely.
And you may know that we already have some of our programming here is beginning to be
Go nation at
yeah,
this point.
yeah, what do they call it?
Syndication.
Syndicate,
Syndicated
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I would not be surprised to see a whole lot more of that going on. It's what
I agree with you, yes.
That's
And
it.
I've always thought that,
Yeah.
that public, URTV was gonna be a success because of the people of Asheville. I mean, there's just so much talent here.
Was it not true? I think our membership here has been leaps and bounds based upon other public access
Yes.
stations. I've heard that we're over 500 members into about 8 months of being on.
right.
in
I don't think
existence.
anybody. I don't think
I don't think
anybody,
in the
San
country.
Francisco or anywhere else, holds a candle to that, do they?
No,
No, I don't think so.
I don't
I think
believe
this
so.
is.
I think if you look at our population and look at that, that's impressive, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, that tea is good.
Yeah, it is good too.
Something I'm personally curious about. What does it take to become a board member for URTV?
Ah,
Oh, well, now you have asked me something. I do know something.
there you go.
All right.
Very good.
We have 2 seats on the board that are called membership seats, and they're elected by the members. And there's one coming up in June. And in order to be a candidate for that seat, you need to have 10 members to support you. And then you'll be put on the ballot, and I think you need to write a paragraph about why you want to be on the URTV board.
Okay.
And so there'll be an election. But
Come on in, JJ.
there
Oh,
are,
brought his own cup.
Hello.
Here, make someone give you a chair and drag it up here.
Okay.
Here, you can have my chair if you like.
Well,
the,
Oh, you did want to
the
get out of
other
here,
seats
didn't
on the
you?
board are appointed, 2 are appointed by the city and 2 by the county. And then the sitting board itself has 5 seats.
Wow.
So right now, the term, actually, I am going up each year. I've been on from before it became the URTV board, since it was a commission. So there's a 6-year limit, and so my time has run out.
are you happy about that? Are you sad about that? Indifferent?
Well, I'm happy that URTV has done as well as it has. So I feel like I'm leaving, and you know, it's going, it's good. I'm gonna miss it, yeah.
I thought-
I mean, when you've been around for so long and have been a part of putting this together. And,
I know, and it's been for all that time. It's been
Yeah.
quite a battle, hasn't it?
It has, but it's been good. You know, it's been fun too, because of the wonderful people. And you know, there's a lot of people who worked on this even before I started.
That's right.
I mean, it's been a long time. You know, people have been advocating for it. And I was in on the formation of the board, and I really take a little bit. I was one of the board that decided on the name URTV. We spent a long time debating that, but I think we did the right thing with that. I think it's a good name for it.
Well, I'm sure all the members appreciate all the work that you've done
Absolutely.
as a board member. And, you know, you gave it the roots to grow, and now we're taking off, or at least I hope we are.
Oh, yeah.
Miracle Grow seems to work very well, Doctor.
And I would like to express my appreciation for all the work that you have done over the years. That it, you know, that to have stuck with it.
Yeah.
And you can talk to Jen. So Jen and I have been friends for a long time, but
Yeah.
I have followed this thing probably 15 years or something
Yeah,
about
well, you know the
yeah.
journey.
Oh, yeah. And you can ask Jen, like a year ago, I was telling her, yeah, sure. You know, I said, I've seen it before. I've
Yeah,
heard it before.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah, we're going to have public access. We're going to have
Yeah.
public access. Well, we've got public
We
access.
got it.
So it, you know, I don't know how. I thought it would never happen, and I don't know. Did you go through times when you just thought it would never happen?
Well, it seemed to be so slow,
It was-
because it was a matter of you had to do this step and then this step, and then when we started looking for space, it just looked like we'd never find what we needed relative to the high ceilings and being downtown and parking and all the things that we really said, this, it's got to be this. And you know, when we found this place, it was just wonderful, because when we walked in here, of course, it was all low ceilings and lots of little office spaces.
Oh, did they have a drop ceiling
yeah.
in so you couldn't tell?
You couldn't tell.
I said it.
And so when Martin Lewis, who's the release from Martin Lewis from the state, but anyway, when he came in with us, he said, well, you know, you might, I said, well, Martin, is there anything up above here? And he says, well, yeah. He pulled it up, and here are these beautiful big windows, and then I found out that this was a
Gymnasium.
gymnasium.
That's right.
No, well, actually,
Or
it was
auditorium.
auditorium
Auditorium.
for a school. So it
Probably
has
so.
a-
I think a little of both or something, but it's
Yeah,
auditorium.
yeah, it's an auditorium, because if you notice where we have the
The stage.
stage, and so we thought, well, we'll take the stage out, you know, and have a big, nice, flat place. And in fact, it was not until after we had signed the lease and we were getting ready to do the upfit, demolition, and the contractor called and said, hey, you know, there's a boiler under the
Under the stage.
stage. There's no way we can take the stage out. And I thought, well, it wasn't very smart, was it, not to look to see what was under it?
I know. But you know what, to boot then to have to come up with that handicap elevator
Right.
and all that stuff,
Right,
that was,
right,
I
yeah,
thought that was a little
yeah.
much.
Mm.
It was a shame, some kind of a little, I mean, if it had to be, it's a shame it couldn't have been just like a little ramp or something, you know. But anyway, that's
Well,
all water under the bridge now.
That's water under the bridge, and it's okay, it's fine. I still am thinking about a creative use for the lift.
Just ride it for fun every once in a while.
Well, we could charge for it, don't you think?
There you go.
Science's tea
We
party.
could have,
And they suck Marianne in.
Would y'all care for some tea? We have some lovely tea.
I would be happy. Hey, this is great tea.
We have a meeting.
It's not yet, not yet.
Is
You
it
still have
time?
like 10 minutes or something.
Okay, Nelda, Mary Ellen, one of you, come in.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm gonna interview.
Okay, while this shuffling is going on, JJ, say hi to the camera.
Hello, camera.
Okay, camera, this is JJ Jackson. He is the booking agent for Mount Dungeon. Tonight, 11 p.m. I don't know how many times I've already said this, but
Paperboy.
this man is a booking genius. Right now, we have bands lined up into June because of this man.
All right.
There are no words.
No words. Actually, this Saturday we have the Victuals.
Yeah, this Saturday.
Great band. Sounds like X.
This was her
TC,
cup of tea.
the British pop band. Great
One
band.
for you.
The Victuals.
You won't actually get to see him for another 6 weeks to 2 months, unfortunately,
Yeah,
but, you know, we're filming him this Saturday.
That's right.
Absolutely. And we have more board members.
Don't get between you and the camera.
Oh my, let's see if we have it. Oh, this is running out. Wait a minute, don't drink that yet, you have to share.
Okay.
Pour some of that in here because we don't have enough to.
Okay, you better pour it because
Oh, I'll make
you're
them.
probably better.
See, I already made that. Oh, wow.
Women are not born knowing how to pour tea.
Can I say something about Estonia?
And say something about Estonia.
Now,
Estonia.
now, do you take cream or sugar where there's a little bit of those there, and there's some honey?
I usually take a little cream in
Okay.
mine.
5 minutes.
Plain.
Okay.
Am I here on speaker?
Huh?
Yeah, 5 minutes. So.
No, I think you're okay.
Estonia.
I will.
Very good. Very good.
Estonia.
Yes, but I didn't sign up for anything. Okay.
Estonia!
Yes.
Ask him on.
What tea is this?
It's in this can right here.
Very nice.
Oh, I know. Thank you very much. I'm glad. I'm always so glad when somebody comes on that can appreciate my tea because I really work hard to have some good tea.
It is
I
good.
really do.
It is excellent.
It's excellent tea. Most excellent.
Okay, well now, do we just have a tea party or do we talk about science?
Well, sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. It depends on and you're Dr. whom?
I'm actually Dr. Brown.
Dr. Brown and you're Dr. whom?
Dr. Tweed.
Dr. Tweed. Dr. Brown and Dr. Tweed and you're both on our board. And we're so proud
That's
of we're so
correct.
proud of our board members. We really are. We've
Aw,
been
thank you.
We've just been talking about the that we have 4 minutes. They're telling us we have 4 minutes. But we wanted to
Okay.
we do want to acknowledge how proud we are of our board members and how hard the fight has been for public access in Asheville over the years because it really has been an uphill battle every step of the way.
Well, that's true, and we just want to say how proud we are of our great producers. Particularly, I mean,